All right, what's going on, y'all? You already know who it is. If you don't, it's the real C Stacks, Quadras Karab, whatever you want to call me. And this is the second episode of Talk to 'em. In this episode, I am going to be responding to a TikToker that commented on one of my videos. Usually, I don't entertain married women on any social media network, but she said something that I found was interesting. I want to make it a lesson for sisters going forward. Now, let's get into the comment that the sister said. So, the sister said this: as a married woman, I'm so glad my husband never made me feel like I needed to prove a damn thing to him when we were dating. This mindset at such a grown age is honestly pathetic. No two people are the same. Everyone is different in their own right. But I bet you're one of those men who stands up on his tippy toes to say, I'm not one of them. Not all men. I'm a nice guy. When men are being generalized, stop it. I just want to respond to the sister first. First of all, as a married woman, you should not be coming on any man social media platforms insulting him. All right, let's say if you don't agree, fine. You could have said what you said in a nice, respectful manner without throwing the insults. That just shows me what type of man you have at home, because I'm married too as well. But you will never catch my wife on social media networks insulting men. It seemed like you was triggered, and that's fine. I'm not here to throw insults to my sister on any platform, especially a married sister, because you're probably married to a black man, and I don't want to offend no black man. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to make a lesson out of you. You understand what I'm saying? My wife is upstairs right now attending to our child. She's not on social media. She's one of a kind. Enough of that. Now let's get to this, what she's actually saying in the message, right? Everybody is different. That's correct. Everybody's not going to be the same. That's true. But what I'm saying is coming out of the Bible. If I say that I am the best rapper alive, I have to prove it. If I say I am the best chef, I make the best chicken, I got to prove it. If I say I'm the best basketball player, I have to prove it. In the Bible, it say that we got to prove it. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. The Bible say that you got to prove a friend. You got to prove somebody that's around you. So why won't you think you got to prove the one that you want to give your rest of your life to? And I guarantee you the sister did prove something to that man. I guarantee you that she proved something to him. I guarantee you that he proved something to her. That's why they're together, because they had to prove something. Be wise in who you choose. You got to get to know them first. So if I want a woman to show me she's one of a kind, show me. They say they're a good guy, they're a nice guy. I'm not one of them. If they say that, right? He's gonna give you another scripture. And this is in the New Testament. Most Christians should know this scripture. In 1 John chapter 4, verse 1, it say, Beloved, believe not every spirit. When somebody comes in your life, you're not supposed to just believe them because they just talking. This is why women have two baby daddies. This is why men have multiple baby mamas, because they don't know how to pick, they don't know how to choose wisely on who to deal with. And you should look at everybody as a spirit. You should look at the actions that they're doing, the mannerisms that they're doing, how they moving, the way they talking, and what they saying, how they treating people. You're supposed to do that. So you can see if she's a good fit for you and your family. Even a woman, you're supposed to look at him and see, do we have some type of abusive traits? Do we have a drug problem? Do we got another woman? Is he lying to you? You got to make sure that, even though a man can have more than one woman, by the way. It's a believe not every spirit. It's a but try the spirits whether they are of God. Why wouldn't you test somebody to see if they are for you? Especially if you're a Christian, especially if you believe in God, you should want to try, you should want to test the person that comes in your life saying they this and they aren't. And then you find out that they're not the person that they say they are. That happens a lot. Then you got exceptions to a rule. However, the Bible says you got to test the spirits. You got to try the spirits. Let's go into the one of a kind thing. You can't just say you're one of a kind. I can't say that I'm one of a kind. I don't say that, by the way. I don't say I'm not like all of them. I don't say that. Matter of fact, roll the clip.
I'm not one of them. Baby, I'm a pro now. Might as well call me him.
I actually do say. Actually, I am not one of them, by the way. That's coming soon, by the way. Shameless plug. But that's here or there. Let's get back to the regular scheduled program. Now, let's get into this one of a kind thing, right? When women say they're one of a kind, when a man said that they're one of a kind, where do you think they get it from? They get it from the Bible. It's a popular phrase in America. Just like Aaliyah, May She Rise Again, made a song called One in a Million. But this is what the Bible say actually about that. And this is the book of Ecclesiastes. If you want to read up on this story, I think everybody should read this story. It's a powerful story. But for time's sake, I'm just going to drop down to the verse I need. Go to Ecclesiastes chapter 7. But I'm going to read down to 28. And it states, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. Now, what do that tell you? Out of 1,000 men, he found one. Out of 1,000 women, he didn't find none. I wonder why Aaliyah said 1 in a million. So don't be mad at me. Don't try to insult me because I want my woman to prove what she say. Actually, I'm gonna go up a little more. Just a scripture that I think brothers need to hear, and this is why we need to try the spirit. This is why we need to test the people in our lives, especially the ones that we lay with. I'm going to read verse 26. And I find more bitter than death, the woman. And this person in this chapter is comparing the woman to death. Now let me keep going. Whose heart is snares and nets. What is a snare? What is a net? Something that's going to trap you. Talking about a woman that believe in different gods. Women that believe in moon gods and in stars and believe in Islam or believe in Christianity, who believe in celebrating Christmas, who believe in Valentine's Day, who believe in all of these worldly things, because mostly women believe in things like that. Think about it like this, right? I'm gonna show you why a woman is a snare in the net. Do not buy her roses on Valentine's Day. Do not buy her chocolates on Valentine's Day. Tell her that you're not celebrating Valentine's Day no more. Don't get her anything. Don't get her a card. Don't do none of that. And see what type of person that she is. Don't buy her no Christmas gift. Don't buy the kids no Christmas gift. Don't buy no Christmas tree. Say we're not celebrating Christmas anymore. See how much of a leader that you are then. Okay, now I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. Now, say if it's her birthday, don't buy her no birthday gifts. Don't go on that vacation. Tell her that you don't celebrate birthdays anymore and see how she treats the leader. Men are doing these things because of women. They're not doing it because they want to do it. I talk to brothers all the time at my job, and they only doing it for the children and the woman when they celebrate these holidays, right? That's what the Bible say, beware of the woman who's going to trap you into sinning. And also say this too, her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. This is why in your household, the woman rules the house and the children rules the house, because you let her bring all of these evil things in your house, especially if you're a man of God. If you're supposedly a Christian man, you're supposed to be taking over your house, not your woman. And this is why we read down back to 28, when I'm going to reiterate, and it say, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all these I have not found. Why you think it's saying that? Just think about it. This preacher found one man out of 1,000. Out of a woman, he didn't find even one. What do that tell you? Men want to do right, but they love their women in the wrong way so much that they do, what they want. For example, Adam and Eve. Adam did what his woman wanted, not what God wanted. This is why we punish. This is why Adam and Eve got kicked out of the garden. He listened to a woman. It's all Adam's fault. Adam should have been paying more attention to his woman. And I'm not saying it's just all Adam's fault. It's her fault too. But I'm saying that he is the ruler of that woman. So he has to pay ultimately for what she do. And with that, Kwada Zakarab, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, give me some feedback. Negative or positive, it don't matter. As long as you're not a married black woman, trying to insult me, please don't do that. Have some class about yourself. Be honorable. You understand what I'm saying? I expect that from other people that's not us, that don't look like us, to do these things. As black folks, we should not be on the internet saying things, to insult us if we disagree. We should just res- honorably interact with each other without offending or throwing jabs at one another. And with that, shalom.